What's up everybody, G here, VP of Content, fitnessinformant.com, here today for a supplement review. Today we are looking at Core Nutritionals Core Pump. This is a new pump formula from our friends over at Core. They've been really on a tear this year with their products. Fury's great, Core Pro is great, and Core Pump, just looking at the profile, we're already impressed. So let's not waste your time, let's get into the profile, taste, mixability, effectiveness, and of course the value, and let you know if this is worth grabbing. Spoiler alert, it is. All right, so the first thing we have to note is there are no overlapping ingredients in this product. A lot of companies will throw nitrosamine with citrulline and arginine in the same formula, which makes no sense because they all go through the same pathway. Core Pump or Core Nutritionals makes it a point to not do this, and you see this in a lot of their products these days. So kudos to them. We're gonna go by the 2 scoop serving size. That's the full serving size because it only takes, half of the full serving. All right, so starting off, we have L-citrulline at 6 grams. Citrulline converts to arginine, which is a precursor to nitric oxide. 6 grams is a great dose, not much to say there. Moving on, we have 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. Beta-alanine, in an easy way to put it, it buffers lactic acid. There's a lot of studies on this. 3.2 grams is the clinical dose. Just remember you have to take this on your off days as well, so it's worth grabbing a standalone beta-alanine product to take on your off days because you don't want to be taking this every day. It'd get quite expensive as well. Okay, so moving on, the next ingredient is pretty much the powerhouse of this profile, at least in our eyes. We have betaine nitrate at 2.5 grams. This goes through the nitrate pathway to cause vasodilation. 2.5 grams is a solid dose. Great job here. We love seeing nitrates in pump products. It's pretty much our favorite ingredient for pump products, so great job there. Moving on, we have Pico 2 at 2 grams. Pico 2 is a blend of mushrooms. This can increase your VO2 max. It's from Compound Solutions. That said, it's basically going to help with endurance. We like the ingredient in here. We like it more than beta-alanine for endurance, and with that said, it also, you don't have to take it as long as beta-alanine to reach the saturation point. You still want to take it on your off days, however. Okay, next up we have Hydromax powder. This is a trademark form of glycerol monostearate at a 65% yield of glycerol at 2 grams. Glycerol can help with cellular hydration, muscular hydration, or cell volumization, all the words people use. It's going to help with pumps. It's going to help with, it might even prevent cramps. You definitely want to hyperhydrate when you use this ingredient. It works better that way. 2 grams is a solid dose. We could use a little bit more, but because we see it more like in products with a little bit more. With that said, 2 grams should be fine. Great ingredient here. Different pathway than citrulline or the nitrate, so we like it. That's why we have to give them kudos for not simply overloading you with like one specific pathway to cause vasodilation, or pumps for that matter. Finally, we have the alpha GPC at 600 milligrams. This is a solid form of choline. Choline converts to acetylcholine in the brain, which is a neurotransmitter. It's going to help with focus. This is a stim-free pre-workout in our eyes. It has the beta-alanine, the Pico 2, help with endurance, like more ergogenic ingredients, and then the pump ingredients, as well as a focus component to it. So alpha GPC, 600 milligrams, that's a solid dose. Overall, this profile is stacked without having too much in it. There's only, 6 ingredients, all at great doses. So Core really killed this one. This is easily in our top 5, top 3, top 2 pump or stim-free products like that we've ever tried as far as the profile goes. With that said, let's get into the effectiveness, see how it worked for us. All right, guys, for effectiveness, really, this absolutely delivers. This is above a 9 out of 10 in our eyes, which is really high on Fitness Informant. This is easily one of the better pump products we've tried. The pumps actually hit you right at the beginning of your workout, and they actually last throughout your workout, and you actually kind of know, still know some vascularity post-workout, something that's rare for some. And, some products, their pump products, they don't really, the pump doesn't last your entire workout. You kind of tire out. Or they kind of disappear rather. You don't get that with Core Pump. This simply delivers. There's an endurance aspect as well the more you use it, something I attribute to the Pico 2. Overall, it's a solid product. The focus, the earlier you take it, alpha GPC takes a little bit longer to kick in. The earlier you take it before you work out, the more you're going to notice the focus aspect as well. So overall, Core killed it with this, easily in our top 2, top 3, whatever, stim-free pre-workouts, pump products that we've ever tried. Let's move on to the taste. With Pico 2, it's going to be hard to flavor, so let's get into that. Let's go. Okay, so as for effectiveness, Core Pump simply delivers. it hits you right away. Like even on your first set, you notice a very nice like boost in pumps. You start to notice your veins popping out like pretty quickly, depending on your body fat, of course. And then of course it stays with you throughout your workout, even slightly past. I noticed like I was more vascular after my workout, something that is not common with me. So definitely notice that. There is an increase in endurance as well, which we attribute to the Pico 2. You notice it the more you use it. And the focus is there as well. It's not as powerful. If you stack it with Fury, you're definitely going to get a boost in focus. That's a loaded product. Check out the review. Either way, this stacks great with that. Even on its own, if you were to just add caffeine, this would be a great overall pre-workout because you get the endurance, you get the increase in focus. If you add caffeine to it, you're going to have the energy. And then, of course, the pump is, you know, really almost second to none. There's only a few products on here that we've used that can compete with it. And with the betaine nitrate, it just really puts it over the top. Core, this stuff works great. It's awesome. Let's move on to the taste. I had the Tropic Thunder myself. Ryan had another flavor. I don't know it off the top of my head. It tastes great. We were worried with the Pico 2, which is a blend of mushrooms, that it was not going to taste that good, which is pretty hard to mask in many people's experience. They killed it with this one. It's kind of like a mango flavor, the Tropic Thunder. It should just be like a mango-ish tropical drink, more on the mango side. It tastes really good. It's not 10 out of 10 flavor, but it's still enjoyable to drink. You add some ice to it, take the flavor down a little. It's gonna be enjoyable before you work out. Won't give you any stomach issues. So good job there. Moving on to the mixability. So this is where, we're not gonna say the product takes a hit, really, but because of the Pico 2, there's going to be a bunch of like brown stuff floating around, which is why the product's not see-through or super colorful. It's more like it has a brownish tint to it. But overall, it mixes well. There's a slight chalky texture due to the Hydromax. If you add more water to it, the less noticeable it is. And with the glycerol monostearate, we do recommend hyperhydrating. So yeah, you see me pouring it out. It looks fine. You won't really notice much. You won't get anything caught in your throat. There's a chalky texture, like we said, but you know, if you see anything floating around, any brown stuff, that is Pico 2. And yeah, overall, not too bad though. So as for value, you can get this for about $50 directly from the website. Use coupon code informant, get 20% off, brings it down to 40. So overall, that's a fair price for this loaded product. Like I said, it's a loaded formula with only 6 ingredients is loaded, which is pretty surprising. So that brings it down to about $2 per serving. If you really need energy for this, you can simply add a caffeine pill to it or an energy drink if you really want to spend the extra money. And you have yourself a fully loaded, like a solid pre-workout, really. So value is fair. It's not the cheapest on the market, but you also have to look at what you're getting. It's a very fair price for these ingredients at these doses, especially the nitrates. We love those things. And all right. Yeah, so overall, Core Pump, this is easily one of the best products we've used as far as pump products go or stim-free pre-workouts. Solid doses on everything. Taste is good. Mixability is good enough, besides a slight chalky texture, which I personally enjoyed. The value is fair. If you really want a solid pump, this is the one to go with. If you really need energy, you can save money grabbing some caffeine pills or an energy drink powder and you'll be fine. So overall, solid product. Be sure to check out this with the written review of this product. Check out the video. Check out the